point, we have already dealt with the volume and surface areas of prisms. We're going to move on to the volume and surface area of cylinders. Now, the volume and surface area of cylinders is very similar to a prism. The difference is our two bases in a cylinder are both circles. So we know when we're dealing with the volume of a cylinder that we have the area of the base. We know a formula for the area of the base because it's always a circle. So the formula for the area of our base is pi r squared. And we know that we're going to multiply the area of that base times the height of our entire solid. That part hasn't changed between cylinders and prisms. So let's do a few example problems. We have a cylinder here. So our volume is the area of the base, which is pi r squared, times our height. So in this case, our radius is 11. So I have 11 squared. So our radius is 11 that we're going to square. And the height of our entire cylinder is 7. So 11 squared is 121. We have our pi. We still have times 7. When we punch that in our calculator, 121 times 7 is 847 pi meters cubed. We're dealing with volume, so we're dealing with meters cubed. Okay, let's try another example. So our volume, once again, is the area of the base times the height. So the area of our base is pi r squared. Since our base is a circle in this case. Our radius in this problem is 4. And the height of my entire cylinder is 5 feet. Four squared is 16. 16 times 5 is 80. So we have 80 pi feet cubed for the volume of this cylinder. Okay, now that we've dealt with the volume of cylinders, we are going to discuss the surface area of cylinders. So when we had a prism, we knew that the surface area was 2 times the area of the base. Well, in this case, we have a formula for the area of our base, since the base is always a circle with a cylinder. And then we have to add in, for a prism, we added in the area of the faces. Well, the sides of a cylinder are created by stacking that circular base all the way up. So this is going to be our circumference of a circle, which is 2 pi r, times the height of the entire cylinder. And before we go back up and work a few problems, I just want to be very clear, area, we're dealing with area, we have units squared. When we're dealing with volume, we have units cubed. 3 dimensions for volume, units cubed. 2 dimensions for area, units squared. Okay, so for our first cylinder, We have 2 times pi r squared plus 2 pi r times the height of our entire cylinder. So our radius is 2. I'm going to square that 2. Our radius is 2. The height of our entire cylinder is 8 inches. So now I just multiply this out. So I have 2 times 4 pi plus 4 pi times 8. So I have 8 pi plus 32 pi. Which gives me 40 pi inches squared for my surface area. So I have 40 pi inches squared on that problem. On my last surface area problem, once again, I have 2 times the area of my base plus my circumference stacked all the way up. So I have to multiply that circumference by the height. My radius in this case is 3, so I'm going to square that. And the height of my entire cylinder is 8. So I have 2 times 9 pi plus 6 pi times 8, which gives me 18 pi plus 48 pi. Which is ultimately 66 pi centimeters squared. Once again, surface area is units squared.